Hello, my air sign friends. Welcome to another daily divine guidance astrology element reading. This is for air signs, sun, moon, and rising. So that's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, sun, moon, and rising signs. Remember that time is fluid, so this message is for you when you see it. Don't worry about the date or time it's uploaded. If it doesn't resonate with you, that's okay. The whole world of air signs is not going to be on the same path at the same time. Check your moon and rising sign element. They may be better suited to your current situation. And always remember that you and your higher power are in control of your existence and destiny. So think of the tarot as more of a guide than a definite answer to the questions you're asking or your situation, okay? With that being said, let's talk to our angels, guides, ancestors, and spirit. Thank you so very much for being with us today as we ask for a clear, guided message for our air sign friends, sun, moon, and rising. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, sun, moon, and rising. What is it that they need to know for today? Thank you, spirit. This card flipped out, and the first thing I heard is knowledge is key. This is your energy. We're starting off in your energy here with the Knight of Swords. Page of Swords, excuse me. This is the Page of Swords. Thirst for knowledge. Knowledge is key. So traditionally, this card means new ways of communicating, new ideas, curiosity, and a true, strong desire for knowledge. So I'm getting the sense that, well, some of you really want to know something. So what is it that you want to know? What is going to come up with this card? Well, we have the Five of Cups. This is starting to look like an emotional question we're going to be asking our air sign friends. Five of Cups talks about, so you can see that this goddess is sitting here and she is sulking, she is upset, she's just kind of frozen in this sadness because three of her cups have spilled, but she isn't looking at the fact that two cups are sitting right next to her, still full, still available, and the three cups that have spilled are not broken. They're not broken, they're just spilled, and she could walk right to the winery in front of her and get more wine. So it's kind of like that, not being able to look past the situation, not being able to find the good in it. But in reverse, it's about self-forgiveness, moving on, and having personal setbacks. So very, very interesting here. I'm getting a sense that this is involving a situation where some of my air sign friends maybe were in the wrong, and they're trying to figure out how to make it right. They're looking within at their wrongdoings. They're learning how to forgive themselves, and they're wanting to make the situation right, or they're trying to learn from it so that they don't repeat the same thing, okay? I hope that's resonating. That's just what I'm getting. And I when I start to feel physically like I'm being touched, I go with it because I feel that those are my guides guiding me to say what I'm saying and just confirming that this is what's happening here. So again, I believe that some of my air signs are really working on something that where they were in the wrong. Now this could be roles can be reversed. Maybe you were wronged and you're trying to figure out the situation. You're trying to forgive the situation, but I'm really feeling that most of the air signs are going to be connecting opposite, where they may have wronged, they may have committed the wrong in a situation, and they're trying to learn from it to fix it so that it doesn't happen again. We have the Hanged Man, okay? And the Hanged Man is seeing things from a different point of view. And so this just reiterates the fact that you're trying to figure it out so that you don't keep repeating this pattern. That's it right there. Some of my air sign friends are trying to release a pattern. The Hanged Man is about surrender, letting go, having new perspectives, taking pause, right? Just taking a time out. Yeah. I feel like some of my air signs are really seeing a pattern happening here. And they're really trying to gain some kind of insight on why it keeps happening. They're starting to see their own flaws and faults in the pattern, and they're doing the work to change it. What other messages can we get for our air sign friends? I love this, you guys. We come right in here with this right under your page. You go from the page to the Queen of Swords. Again, this is your energy. The Queen of Swords is an independent, unbiased, clear boundaries, direct communicator. The mask is off. If you can see there with this card, her mask is off. Her sword is raised. She's wearing her beautiful crown on her head. And she's like, ta-da, look at me. I did it. You know, it's like you're going to find a newfound it's, you know what, I actually feel like what this is saying is that you're not reaching too far out of your element. You're not going to go too far out of your comfort zone to have these realizations and understandings of self or the situation we're talking about here. But it really is going to lighten the emotional load that you've been carrying. That's just what I'm feeling here for my air signs. And this is something that is the Chariot in reverse here. Self-discipline, okay? This is something that's gonna take a little bit of work, but you're doing it. You want to know what it is you need to know to stop this pattern, to stop this cycle. This is actually really beautiful because this is one of the biggest staples to life is growth. And by learning, by reflecting, by going within, by forgiving, I mean, that is all growth. So you're growing, and it's awesome. The Chariot is about self-discipline, opposition, and lack of direction. I really see this as more of being like you are really, really working on yourself, and it's taking... it's not so much working on yourself, it's working out, figuring something about yourself out. And it's taking work. It's taking self-discipline. You're not being lax about it, if you see what I'm saying, because we start off in your energy with that Page of Swords, that wanting, that thirst for knowledge. And then if you check it out, where's the Chariot? Even though she's upside down, she's heading straight for, she's looking right at the Queen of Swords here, your energy again. It's like your energy just keeps moving up. And this is going to build strength for you. Strength of character, emotional strength, personal strength. I really feel that this is going to be this is definitely like a growth spurt for my air sign friends. So this is the Strength card. Strength is about courage, influence, compassion, and of course strength. And I really feel like that's what's coming out of this. Your desire for knowledge, for learning, for growing from the situation that whatever the situation may be, could be a relationship, It could be a pattern of relationships. I really feel this has to do with a pattern and a cycle that you want to end and you're working on ending it, okay? And I'm also very much getting the sense that it is some type of emotional pattern, some type of either self abuse, emotional self abuse or something, or it could be, you know, external abuses, relationship abuse. It could be physical. I don't feel that it's physical. However, it's going to resonate with everyone differently. But there's definitely some kind of negative energy surrounding it, negative enough that you're not able to thrive, and you now have this strong desire for change. And look at this. We go from that Five of Cups in reverse, that very kind of like setback, you know. Okay, we'll end with this card. But we go from that to the Ace of Cups. And this is why I said I do believe that this is an emotional connection, an emotional cycle that you are wanting to end. And it's going to. The work that you're doing, it's groundbreaking for you because you are coming into the Ace of Cups. And the Ace of Cups is about mutual attraction. I'm sorry, the Ace of Cups is about new relationships, compassion, love. That cup is overflowing with the loving, healing waters. And guess where they're coming from? The divine. They're coming from above. You are literally going to be experiencing an emotional healing by learning from, forgiving, and releasing whatever this pattern has been in your life. And you guys, seriously, this is a new beginning for you. This is going to bring about, I literally feel like 1,000-pound weight is being lifted off my shoulders for my air sign friends. I have chills because I feel like this pattern that you're breaking is actually going to end. It's going to kind of be the catalyst to a lot of growth in your life, a lot of cycles ending for you. This is the Fool, one of two in the deck. And this Fool is new beginnings, a free spirit, spontaneity, and innocence. And I just feel that this new beginning, this Fool, the weight has been lifted, and you're going to be able to shift in a more positive light, and you're going to be seeing yourself in a more positive light when you go through the motions of this and you let it go. My air sign friends, this is beautiful. Your cup is about to overflow. I am so glad I got to share this with you, and I hope it resonated well. If it did, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel so that we can get the message to more of our air sign friends. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you again tomorrow. Bye, everybody.